Hey everybody, welcome to episode 3 of What's Up in the Waters. I'm Jimmy.
And I'm Jeff. We're glad you're with us today. We've got an exciting show, and we're going to end it with a special guest, one of our neighbors that you'll love hearing from today.
Last week we had community night at Biscuit Stadium. Tell us about that, Jeff.
That's right. I saw a lot of neighbors there. You know, beautiful neighborhood that we live in, the sunsets, the beautiful homes, the streetscapes. But one of the most beautiful things is the people. And we got to see a lot of people hanging out at the Biscuits last week. In fact, one of our neighbors got to throw the first pitch. Cute little Emma Allshouse, one of our neighbors, one of our youngest neighbors, she threw the first pitch. It was just a great time to support her and rally around her.
That's fantastic. We have a wonderful community, but we also like to have fun. So we have a very fun event coming up this weekend on Sunday, our second annual Cheeseburgers in Paradise at Lucas Point Pool. We're gonna blow it out. Jimmy Buffett fans definitely show up. But if you just enjoy live music, we got one of the neighbors, Tony Graydon's gonna be singing. We're gonna have Cheeseburgers in Paradise, literally. It's gonna be from 4:30 on. And what do you say? You want to cover it live? What's Up in the Waters, cover it?
I think we should be there.
I think we should be there. So look for us, What's Up in the Waters, at this event. We'll probably be interviewing people for maybe a margarita flavored drink.
That's right. That sounds good to me. Cheeseburgers in Paradise at the Lucas Point Pool.
This Sunday.
It's going to be fun. Labor Day weekend coming up.
Yep.
That means it's time for fall.
Yep.
So I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
And the answer cannot be football.
Uh-oh.
What is your favorite part of fall?
I like colder weather. I like getting up in the morning and it's actually, you feel that little crispness of the weather, and I don't sweat. You know, I mean, it's not like I walked into a sauna.
Yeah.
And so I love the leaves turning. I just love the way the weather starts to feel. I get excited, and I kind of get excited for football too, but I'm not supposed to say it. But I love just the way, I love being outdoors right when it's starting to change from summer to fall.
I completely agree. In fact, fall is one of my favorite times for outdoor events.
Yes.
Fall parties, things happening, whether it be here in the neighborhood, somewhere else, but it's a great time to be outside and be able to enjoy the weather. Absolutely. So I agree. But now we can talk about football.
Right.
Let's talk about those Pike Road Patriots from last week.
We had a tough game. We played 7-8 Prattville.
I saw you there.
We were there. I saw a ton of neighbors there. It was a game that Pike Road was a better team. They had a great game plan, executed well. For a couple of oopsie plays on special teams, we would have taken Prattville, 7-8 Prattville down. So I'm very excited about our season and what Coach Shook has and what all the players have. I think it's going to be a really good season for Pike Road. All right, moving off of football, let's talk about our Facebook page. It's always entertaining. We got some new posts, new pictures. What have you seen lately, Jeff?
All right, well, you know it's going to come up. In fact, this week it may have been bigger than ever. The dogs.
Yeah, the dogs.
In fact, they were coming in twos this week. All the posts were, here's these 2 dogs. Somebody come pick up these dogs. So definitely the dogs this week. But no, we really did see some cool sunset pictures.
Right, yes, it's that time of year.
It always reminds you, I think I take it for granted sometimes, of where we live and the scenery around us, but those Facebook pictures, sunsets are amazing.
Yeah, keep them coming. We may have to start voting on, our favorites. So put your best pictures out there, and let's start voting on that. Yeah. In addition to the sunsets, we have a ton of wildlife out here. One little baby deer has come into focus. If you're coming over into Welch Cove by the mailboxes, there seems to be a little baby deer. And just so y'all know, the baby deer's already been named by my daughter. It's an original. Her name is Bambi. So, be mindful of Bambi living over here. There's already been some Facebook posts. Have you seen her?
Well, there's several running around. It's kind of hard to tell. There's so many in the neighborhood, finding them in different places, and people are taking pictures of those and sending them. It's really just a reminder of where we live.
Yeah, it's amazing. So when you're driving around, look for little Bambi out there.
That's right. Also, living in the waters is a special place because of all the opportunities to fish. So we want to remind you, we've been looking for some fishing pictures.
Yes.
So as you're out there casting, catching that big fish, take your proud photo, hold it up, and we might send you a shout out here on the show.
Absolutely. All right, so let's move over to our real estate vibe check. Give us your take on what you're seeing in the real estate market, particularly out here in the waters.
So last episode, I shared some specific stats with the number of homes on the market, the number that have sold, and that really hasn't changed that much, other than there are a lot of people looking at homes out here, whether it be neighbors moving up or people from outside the community looking to live here because of all the great things that we have to offer at the water. So we've definitely noticed that now that school is back in, people are really moving around looking at houses. And there's one in particular that I have listed that I want to spotlight this week.
Okay, yeah, please do.
And actually the owners are mutual clients of ours.
Oh.
The address is 106 Woodridge Avenue. Great house, cool little Waters cottage. 2135 square feet. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath home, and they have put in new carpet, new wood flooring, painted the inside. It is a great home. So if you're watching and you want to take a look at it, let me know. If you have any questions about it, comment below, or if you have a friend that you want to get to move to the waters, let them know about this home, 106 Woodridge Avenue.
Yeah.
It's a really awesome place.
And you know what? It's becoming a lot more affordable to buy a house now.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I've been hearing.
Yeah.
I've been waiting on this good news all summer, so you've got it for us.
Yeah, we've got it. It's official. What we've been waiting on is the Fed has finally said they're pivoting. You know, for the longest time, for almost 2 years now, they've been tightening up interest rates, bringing them higher to try to slow down the economy. They finally said their job of doing that is done, and they're going to change direction and begin to lower the short-term Fed funds rate.
Is that what the talk about September is?
Yes.
Okay.
So what you will see is a little bit of relief. If you've got a loan of any sort, your interest rate's probably going to go down. Credit cards, bank loans, car loans. Now, the other side of that is maybe your money market account or savings account rate may be going down a little bit as well. But the trend has always been, as these short-term rates go down, long-term rates follow. So we will start seeing lower and lower mortgage rates, which will make homes more affordable.
So that was what I was going to ask. We're now getting into affordability getting better for everyone.
Yes, and this is the first of what we hope are many cuts coming down the road. So the second half of the year, the first part of next year is a great time to get in and buy a house before prices start going up.
Yes, awesome. I'm really liking the sound of that.
Yeah, so that's all the reason for a party, right? Rates coming down, homes coming more affordable. Let's have a party. What do we got coming up soon in the waters?
Yeah, I know of a party coming up. They actually did this a few months ago, and it was a huge hit down at Town Square. Obviously, this is for the kids, but it's a foam party.
A foam party. You sure it's for the kids only?
I guess you could try it. Maybe we should cover that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Foam party at Town Center. So go to Town Square. That'll be Friday, September 6th from 6:30 to 7:30. And not just foam, but Italian ice.
Ooh.
So Woody's Italian Ice will be there on site as well that same time that evening. And then a few days later, we get excited about all the food trucks coming to Town Square, right? So Southern Smoke Shack will be here Monday, September 9th from 5 to 7 p.m. Great time to go hang out at Town Square, get some barbecue. You don't have to cook that night. Enjoy a great meal right here in your neighborhood.
Love it. So the neighborhood likes to party.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I've noticed, we're getting a lot of feedback on what we should do.
Yeah.
And one great idea we got was, hey, why don't we have a What's Up in the Waters launch party? Can y'all throw that?
I think it's a great idea.
You want to do that?
Now we got to figure out when and where.
So we need your ideas. What kind of party should we throw? Where should we throw it? What kind of theme? We're definitely wanting to give the neighborhood a What's Up in the Waters launch party.
That's right. It's going to be a lot of fun. We don't have the details yet, but we'll get them to you.
Hey, last but not least, we want to welcome some new neighbors. Jeff, we got any new neighbors in the neighborhood?
Absolutely. We sure do. We've got one new family that has joined us since our last episode, and we want to say a big Waters welcome to the Stevens. We're glad you guys are here. Glad you chose to call this place home, and we look forward to seeing you at our launch party. We are excited to have one of our neighbors here with us today as our special guest. I want to introduce you to Stephan Tomlin, if you don't know her. Welcome, Stephan. Thanks for being with us today.
All right.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
All right, well, tell us a little bit about yourself, how long you've lived here at the Waters. Tell us about your family.
Yeah, all right. Well, we moved here in 2018. We moved from the Lake Martin area, which to be honest, was a hard move because I love the lake and all that. But that's kind of the beauty of moving somewhere. Things unfold and works out better than you ever thought it would. So we've been here for almost 6 years. We moved here in December 2018.
Oh, wow.
So we love the Pike Road community. I'm like the only girl in my family, so I get spoiled on Valentine's, spoiled on Mother's Day, all that good things. So Ben works for Montgomery Anesthesia. He does anesthesia. He provides it for Jackson Hospital. And then Miles is in 9th grade. We moved here when he was in 3rd grade. He plays soccer for Pike Road JV, and then Rich plays football. He's in 7th grade, so they're both at one campus now, so that's kind of nice. They both love to fish. They both stay out all day long. That's why we love living here.
Tell us about your most favorite memory out here at the waters.
Okay, so there's so many. I don't even know where to begin, but we love all of the holidays here, but I would have to say my favorite memory is like the Catfish Rodeo.
The Catfish Rodeo.
The Catfish Rodeo. And Sarah, my friend Sarah, we decided to join up and start a team one year, and she's very competitive.
So intense, your team is.
So intense. I was like, well, I just thought we were out here catfishing, like having fun, but she's like, oh no, we're here to win. So we had a good time. So that's my favorite memory. And like one year we had like all of Miles' friends. I think they were in 7th grade. We just had like a bazillion boys come out. We set up tents.
That's cool.
Brought them snacks, brought them food, fished. And so we do that every year. We don't miss that. So
and you've caught a fish?
And yes, I've caught a fish. I've caught a catfish, but I actually caught a bass not long ago. I had to show Miles. I had to show him that I could catch a fish.
Now, how big was it?
I don't even know. I felt like it was close to 10 pounds.
At least 10 pounds.
It was huge.
Yes.
Have to find a picture.
I love it.
And question, did you win? How many times have you won?
Okay, so we won it one time, and then Ridge won the youth largest catfish last year.
Okay,
So
that's
he's
awesome.
got his
Nice.
little wooden trophy. He loves it.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. Yeah, we got
Good
bragging
stuff.
rights.
Outside the Catfish Rodeo,
Yeah.
what do you love most about living in the waters?
Ooh, that's hard too. But I would think, so moving from Lake Martin, I just thought it would be so hard to leave. We lived on the lake. It was beautiful. But we hadn't missed a beat. Like, we're still surrounded by water. So really it's the people and the views here for me. So that's just what makes it special. There's always something to do. We have great neighbors. We have a lot of fun. And then you can just get out and walk around or take a golf cart ride. And it's beautiful. So I just feel like it's been such a blessing.
Where do you go in the neighborhood to relax? Where's your spot?
I know. And that's so hard because I'm like a person that's all over the place. So I don't have like a routine. I like all kind of different spots. But our favorite thing to do, Ben and I, is like if he gets off work, we'll hop on the golf cart, turn some tunes on, and just go on a golf cart ride. That's probably one of my favorite things to do.
Yes.
And I love to go to the pool at night. Lucas Point Pool, I feel like it's a vacation spot. You just feel like you're somewhere different.
That's cool. Well, I know you have a creative, entrepreneurial spirit about you, which has led you to be a successful person in the small business realm. So tell us a story about your success with your store, Local and Bloom.
So I had no plan to start a gift shop when we moved here. It just kind of organically happened, which has just been a beautiful journey. So when we moved here, there was nowhere to sell like a Pike Road t-shirt, And so I was just kind of looking to fill the gaps. And I was like, well, let's just start small. And I screen print. That's my first job. I've done that. I started that when we lived at Lake Martin, so I've done that for almost 10 years now. So I screen print t-shirts. So I was like, let's just start a little small shop. Neil had a space. Neil Pate, he lives here too. He had a space, and he was like, you can rent from me. He helped us get going. Leanne, who lived in the neighborhood, Stewart, she did flowers, so she came along. And then Julie Long, who is my best friend from 1st grade. I was like, Julie, what are you doing right now? Can you come help us start this store? So we just did it, and like we're rolling into year 5 now, which is crazy.
Believe.
Yeah,
that's wonderful.
And it's just like grown and grown, like really kind of outgrown our space. So we have big goals for it, but it's been so much fun. We just feel like such a part of the community, and we sell local art. Like our whole niche is to skip, the big box stores, and you can come to us and you can find something personable and unique. We'll wrap it for you. We'll make it a fun experience.
I got me a Local and Bloom Pike Road Patriot football shirt. I wore it to the game. I was looking around at all the Pike Road parents. Half of them, were wearing Local and Bloom Pike Road hats, Pike Road shirts. So everybody needs to go there and get one.
It's amazing to have a local store that also invests in the community, and
we do. We try to give a portion back to the schools of the sale of anything that has the logo on it. So we try to work with them. And
and you've got a community event coming up next month, right? Tell us about that.
So that one is September 12th. So Jeff and I always talk about this. We love like connecting with the community, and just the whole, it just makes things more joyful when you connect with people and form relationships. And that's just kind of my heart and my passion for the store. So what we're doing is we're connecting businesses, and we want to kind of show the team, the football team, it's their first home game is September 13th. So we're doing like a community spirit night where people can come to the store. We're going to have local businesses set up a booth, do pop-ups, and just show our support. We're going to have some of the football players, some of the cheerleaders, some of the band members, maybe the quarterback club, just different businesses kind of come together and show our support for our school system.
Yeah, there at the store.
Right there at Local and Bloom.
Okay.
It'll probably be about 6:30 on September 12th.
All right.
So y'all come see us.
That sounds like that perfect small town Friday Night Lights experience.
That's where it's at.
Thank you for leading that. All right, I do have one final question.
Okay.
Everybody has a 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
Share with everybody what your 15 minutes of fame is.
Okay, so I grew up watching MTV.
Yes.
So I am like an MTV child. So like I would come home from school, high school, and watch Say What karaoke, or like Spring Break, the MTV Spring Break.
Right.
So
Oh, what a great show that was.
Right?
Yes.
So in college, we actually went to Key West, and we somehow got on Say What karaoke. I did not sing, but I was in the audience, and I remember them scanning around like we were there all day long.
Okay, we're going to have to YouTube it now.
Yes.
See if we can find that episode.
Yes. So
and I came back to college, and somebody was like, "Hey, was that you on Say What karaoke?" I was like,
that's
made it.
great. So MTV
famous.
Spring Break, Say What karaoke. I love
Such a
it.
proud moment.
I love it. Well, hey, thank you for sharing your life
Between two J's.
with us. Yes, with What's Up for the Waters. If you are out there watching this video, you have to go to Local and Bloom. It's an amazing shop. Support the community. Support Stefan.
Thank you, Stefan, for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
So that wraps up What's Up in the Waters. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm Jimmy.
And I'm Jeff. And we are glad that you are watching today. We look forward to seeing you next time.
Welcome to What's Up in the Waters. I'm Jimmy.
And I'm Jeff.
And this is a great episode.
Yeah, we're doing great today.
Hey everybody, welcome to What's Up in the Waters, episode 3. I'm Jeff.
I knew you were going to do that.
You knew I was going to do that. Hey everybody, welcome to What's Up in the Waters. I'm Jimmy.
This is the basic stuff. Like, hello, my name
What's
is.
my problem? Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous.
This is good. I'm like been sweating for y'all.
We might not
This
be
is
done today by
ridiculous.
5. We may have to
What's
do.
my problem? This is Jeff. Hey everybody, welcome to What's Up in the Waters. This is Jeff. Give us a
Yeah,
no,
so.
sorry.
Yeah.
All right, so Jeff, you're going to introduce.
All right, are we ready?
We're ready.
Okay.
That's what rolling means.
Well, I know you have a creative I can't even say the word that I came up with. All right, I'll say it again.
It's a hard word.
Yeah, it is.
So that's it. So that wraps up What's in the Waters for this episode.
What's in the Waters?
I'm Jimmy. What did I say?
What's in the water?
What's in the water? It's clearly something today.